everyone, Victoria Lozano, attorney and founder of Plan Forward Legal. And I wanted to ask, did you know that your state provides free downloads to financial and healthcare power of attorney documents? It's true. If you go to your state government site, you should be able to ask it a question or maybe go to probate forms or free forms. Or if you just wanted to Google financial power of attorney forms, make sure you click on your government link site and not on these other sponsored sites or any other site that wants you to pay for the download. So power of attorney documents, let me tell you what they are. Financial power of attorney. You are considered the principal, and whoever you assign as the person to take care of your financials when you are incapacitated, that's your agent. So why is this important to fill out? Because we never know what's going to happen to us. As terrifying as that sounds, when you go on a road trip, maybe you get into a car accident and you're knocked out for a couple days. Or let's say you're going on an international trip and someone stole your purse and now you need access to your accounts, but you don't have any way to get onto the internet. Because believe it or not every country has free internet access like we do here in the States. Or on a more sobering note, if you are deported, whether or not you're meant to be, if you are deported, you still get the rights to your assets here in the US, but how are you going to manage them? So having the financial power of attorney, meaning making sure you're assigning an agent to you, the principal, is really crucial to ensuring that you maintain control over your assets. But Victoria, what if I assign an agent and they decide to tell the bank that they're my agent and I'm sick when I'm really not, and they drain my bank account? Well, you have legal recourse. That agent holds a fiduciary responsibility to you. What does that mean? It means that your agent has to do things for you, for the benefit of you, not themselves. If they do anything like that, then you can hold them liable, personally liable, for any money that they may fraud you from. The likelihood of that happening is really, really low. Typically, those situations occur when already there's a power imbalance between the principal and agent, or the principal is having to choose a third party or a stranger. So unfortunately, this type of fraud can happen with court-appointed guardians. So what does that mean? That means you are incapacitated and you don't have these forms. So someone needs to step up and say that they're your guardian. And if no one steps up, then the court will appoint one for you. So having the financial power of attorney, again, it's a free form that is from your government site. You can download it. Typically, financial power of attorneys require your signature as the principal, a witness, maybe two witnesses, depending on the state. In Illinois, it's two, and a notary. Where do you find a notary? You can go to your bank. You can go to your town hall. You can sometimes go to your library. You can maybe pay for the service at an attorney's office. So that's a financial power of attorney. Healthcare power of attorney. That is giving you, the principal, assigning an agent to look over you and your healthcare. The financial agent can be the same as a healthcare agent, or they can be two separate people. Oftentimes I have clients whose child or niece or nephew or friend or someone in their life who's a nurse. They usually have them as a healthcare and then they assign the financial to someone else, but it can be the same person. It's fine. The healthcare power of attorney, again, that same fiduciary expectation. They have to make decisions that are best for you. They are able to, depending on the state, some have HIPAA, have laws within the power of attorney document, some don't. In Illinois, it's a separate document. But typically they can move your medical records around. They can call your doctor's office and make sure that there's appointments. There are some options for healthcare. You can allow your agent to require testing or to ask for testing. Let's say you're getting an increase in spaciness and maybe a dementia test needs to be involved. Then your agent kind of has the ability to request that of you, or you can simply state like, no, they cannot. So there's a lot of agency that you, the principal, have over that part. Also, totally free form from your state. So the next question may be why? Why do attorneys charge for these documents if they're free? A couple reasons. One, people don't want to do it on their own. So they ask a lot of questions or they are unsure of what the documents mean. So they require legal education and legal advice. And when you come to an attorney, unfortunately, that's our service. So we charge for that service. Second, I tell people all the time that these forms are free and they might go to that step and print it out, but they don't complete any of it. So having an accountability partner, relying on an attorney's services. Three, at least for me at Plan Forward, people come to me and they say, I really want an estate plan, but financially, I'm just not there yet. I say, okay, here's what I can do for you. We can walk through these really important documents together that are necessary and only enforceable when you're living. Once you pass away, your agents have no control, have no influence over any of your stuff. That's when like your will and trust and stuff kind of kick in or default laws kick in. So I say, let's look at the budget. Let's get this done and come back to me in 6 months and we will put that money towards getting a complete estate plan. So that's how it kind of functions in my office. All attorneys are different. All situations are different. But what's really important to know is these documents, as far as the financial power of attorney and healthcare power of attorney, are free from your government website. I do not suggest you paying a website to give you the form or for you to pay to fill out online. I would not do that. I've seen it. They are usually for a different state than the state you're in. They try to hobble together an unrecognizable document that when you finally provide a financial power of attorney document to your bank in your state, they won't recognize it and then it's considered null and void. So please, if you aren't going to download it from that government website, find an attorney. Okay. Thanks so much for listening to this. Please know as a disclaimer, this is not legal advice for you. This is me giving education and definition about documents in terms that you may or may not be familiar with. If heard something that you don't believe to be right, feel free to comment below and let me know any nuances or changes that you have seen while doing these types of documents, or if you actually have a link, feel free to include below. I'll include the link to the government sites below so you guys can take that step and seeing it for yourself. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave below as well. And thanks for listening.